The maker movement is a movement of all ages coming together to create something by hand, getting back to the roots of how you learned about doing things, not by necessarily just reading them in a book, but having the written materials along with the physical materials to manipulate, and some mentors. And that's a really critical part for any maker space, is having adult and sometimes younger people can be the mentors to other adults and younger people. I am Holly Witt. I'm the school librarian at Walnut Grove Elementary School. A maker space has a lot of different meanings to different people, and it depends on what setting you're in. In our school library, the way that we are defining makerspace is starting out with the notion that you've learned some things in your classroom, you have some activities and interest at home. Let's come to the library and see how we can make use of what we have in the library to create something new with that interest and the knowledge. We're making anything. It can be a computer game, it can be an object that we're going to put on a shelf that we've made out of recyclable materials. It could be something with our new 3D printer. The maker movement, what makes it important for the students is that they're working in something that's real, something that they can actually show to somebody else and take a lot of pride in their work.
Cylinder.
They may be making a video game, or they may be making a movie or some other digital representation of what they know. And that's what we want to see more and more of, and I think that's what the maker movement is great at inspiring and helping people find a framework for doing with their students, is giving them a way to creatively show what they know. And then with that other side of maker movement where you have to share with other people, then they have to talk about it and tell people. And they're usually working in a group, so they're getting those group management skills and working together skills. So there's so much in it that addresses a lot of the concerns that people have about the workforce and about education.
I built a cube.
I always have a lot of goals for my students. I want them to learn to work together. I want them to learn to solve problems. I want them to feel confident in their ability as creators and critical thinkers. And I think that the maker movement is the way to do that. Find out what your kids are interested in, what passions they have, because they will help you create the maker space that your kids can support, and that's what it's about.